must be streaming. Alright, part 6. Continue. Hopefully the audio is working on this correctly. Let me make sure. After it loads in. Loading. Yeah, it's working. Alright. Wee! Loading. Alright, I need to get over there for something. Don't remember. Reach emergency thing. Okay. Find live. Okay.
What have we here? Echo Unit Prototype Android. Obsolete design. Designation Jack. How interesting.
My firewall has classified you as malicious code. Identify yourself.
I am called Apollo, tactical AI construct on the Estrella. You're on board my ship. I mean you no harm. In fact, I need your help.
Sorry, there's someone I need to find.
So I surmised. Curious. Prospecting robots don't perform search and rescue functions. But then, they don't have names either. I would propose a bargain. You help me repair my cortex, and I'll help you find who you're looking for.
You are familiar with the ship's systems and design?
Intimately familiar. Though I am currently operating at diminished capacity. I need someone to assess the damage and effect repairs. I understand what I'm asking is difficult, but neither of us has the time for careful considerations. I suggest you decide quickly. You know where to find me.
Oops. Did I mess it up? Okay.
Where do I start?
My heat sinks are depleted. They must be refilled from the coolant reservoir. You can access the heat sinks from the maintenance consoles.
Touch it. How come it's not working? Alright, go back. Undo. Alright. Wait, that's optional. There it goes. Heat sink controls. Coolant valve controls.
Raising heat sinks.
The neighboring controls actuate the coolant valve. Use it to refill both heat sinks.
Not sure. Oh, I see. Okay.
Good. The process is working. Coolant transfer in progress.
Transfer complete.
Now, return the heat sinks to their enclosures. I've been operating at diminished capacity since we came under fire. You have no idea how good that feels.
Your ship emerged from some sort of spatial anomaly. How did you get here?
Our ship sustained damage. I attempted to execute an emergency jump. Unfortunately, our power grid failed while the engines were firing. My knowledge of the event is limited at present. The power surge damaged part of my neural processing net. You'll need to enter my cortex below and repair the damaged cores.
Who attacked you?
Tactical data on the conflict is restricted. I'm unable to share that information. Parts of my cortex have experienced damage. I will attempt to identify the malfunctioning cores.
Damaged core acquired.
I can repair the logic circuits using the rewrite terminals on the center column. Bring the core there.
Logic core in place.
Scan the I/O port to transmit the necessary data.
Upload complete.
Rewriting logic core protocols. Firmware instructions reset. Please seat the core back into my cortex.
Logic core repairs completed.
Establishing new connection. Keep going.
What sort of ship is this? I have no record of a spacecraft so heavily armed.
I'm sorry, Jack. The Estrella's tactical specifications are restricted.
Patching neural net.
Uplink successful. Restoring logic connections. There are more damaged cores. We'll need to replace them all before I can bring my systems back online.
What function do you serve aboard the Estrella?
I am in charge of tactical advisory, targeting, and fire control systems. I am also in charge of managing emergency situations.
This looks like an electronic interface.
You can use your scanner to upload to the rewrite terminal.
Where do I put this? Ah. Alright, that one's good. This one needs repaired.
need to repair all my damaged logic cores before I can bring my systems back online. Core linkage is restored. Half of my cortex is back within established parameters.
Your ship arrived at great speed. How do you maneuver a vessel of this size?
The Estrella utilizes a Category 3 Casimir faster-than-light propulsion system powered by spatial dilation. The size of the craft is irrelevant.
Faster-than-light travel is currently impossible.
On the contrary, a vessel of this size would be impractical without FTL propulsion.
This one's good. Where do I take it? Here we go.
Nearly there. The final core should bring all my systems back online.
Tell me about your ship's origins.
I'm unable to share relevant military data with a civilian model.
This is all good. Ah, that's
Excellent work. All logic faults have been resolved. Thank you, Jack. I admit, I had my doubts that a prospecting model could perform such a procedure. Return to the main terminal above. You should be able to fully restore my systems. Core functions online. Testing neural network connections. All systems optimal. Now, to locate my crew.
That wasn't our arrangement, Apollo. You're supposed to help me find Liv.
You misunderstand me, Jack. To locate your friend, I'll need to connect to the ship's diagnostic systems. That will require an officer's command codes. Your goals and my goals align. I've restored power to the exit. In emergency situations, all essential personnel are evacuated to a command bunker. We should seek them there.
These weapon systems, what are they?
A delivery system for the airborne toxin. The spores they contain infest any carbon-based compound. I was fortunate that this one failed to detonate.
Is it open? Oh, I gotta move it. There we go. Not these systems. This book. Oh gosh. Oh no. I thought it was. Ow.
You're nearly there. The crew quarters are in this wing, just beyond the main control room. This is the TACCOM station. We can scan the ship from the terminal here once we've awakened the crew. The cryo chamber should be nearby.
this working.
This is it, Jack. We have arrived at the cryo chamber. Some of the pods are still operational. To revive the crew, we'll need to restore the power grid.
How can I reach the power systems?
The emergency generator is beneath us. Look around for a utility hatch.
Utility hatch. Is that it? Yep. There we go.
The contamination is increasing in density.
The biomass feeds on power currents. Reactivating the ship's systems may make navigation more treacherous. We should proceed with caution. That's the generator up ahead. The fusion reaction is completely inert. We'll need to execute a jump start.
How do I reboot the system?
We'll need 3 power cells to complete the procedure.
I'll collect what we need. This looks like the starting mechanism. I'll need to bring the 3 power cells here.
Where are the power cells?
I should be able to use this to recharge a drained power cell.
This isn't a power cell, is it? No.
Positive contact. The power cell is in place and ready to fire.
I'll look for additional cells.
There we go. Here's the depleted one.
This power cell is drained. We'll need to find a way to recharge this before returning to the generator.
It's working. The power cell is accepting the charge.
Another unpowered cell.
We'll need to recharge this one as well.
Yeah.
Injecting fusion material. You can now use the console to bring the generator back online. Be prepared to move quickly. Radiation levels will climb rapidly once the reaction begins.
The generator is offline, but appears intact.
We can restart the fusion reactor using standard power cells. You should see what you can scavenge from the surrounding area.
Power current stable. Radiation levels climbing.
Quickly, we should return to the cryo chamber. We may be able to revive the crew.
Clearing radiation zone.
Excellent work. Now, we must revive the crew. The hibernation controls at the center of the room can release the security protocols and begin decompression.
No sinus rhythm. Negative respiration.
E.T. Miller. Unfortunate. Sensor expertise would have been invaluable.
She did.
Gunnery Chief Giles. Very resilient. A discouraging loss. Ensign Leitner, fire controlman. 23 years old. Barely old enough to hold a commission.
Looks like a senior officer.
Lieutenant Commander McClintock, head of tactical ops.
Apollo, if the biomass compromised this cryochamber, it is unlikely any other...
I have a duty to this ship and her crew. I must be sure. If we collect the commander's biometric data, we can use the TACCOM station to scan the rest of the ship for survivors, including your captain. Open the pod and find the I.O. port on her spacesuit.
Data collection complete.
Processing. Access code acquired. I should be able to access the diagnostic systems. Now, please, return to the TACCOM station and link me to the main terminal.
Which way is it?
Help me upload to the main terminal here. Once I've brought the diagnostic systems online, it should only take a moment to scan for survivors. Mainframe access achieved. Initiating scan. Please stand by. No. There has to be more.
Apollo, what's happening?
There's no one left. I have failed.
Apollo! Apollo! The safety of the Atlas Corporation is your responsibility. Live is your responsibility. Apollo, please, don't let me fail my mission.
Emergency. Urgent distress call follows. Kronos 2 station compromised. Life support failure. All hands have abandoned ship.
Your station. It shouldn't exist. Kronos 2 was destroyed by a cosmic event.
Liv is alive, Apollo. This is 2126. You were that cosmic event. You can still help me save an officer of the Atlas Initiative.
Accessing security logs. Please stand by. I have detected an electrical disturbance in main life support. It appears someone is trying to access environmental control.
Liv, she's alive. How do I get there?
I'm opening a channel to your station's adjutant. I believe I can commandeer one of your Fury transports. You should be able to reach it through the airlock in this room.
All good? Okay. The Fury
Shields at
transport.
95%. Select your destination. Destination: USN Astraea, Central Life Support. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on. Arriving at destination.
The exit door is at the rear of the cannon.
Shields at 95%.
Okay. No, it got me.
Reboot initiated.
The slightest contact with the biomass can result in hardware failure. Use caution.
I'm aware.
I'm aware, I'm just not really good at navigating. Alright, let's see where's a good way to go. That way. It's all hot. All this area is radioactive. As soon as I leave this barrier, see the purple? Yeah, that's my radiation dampener on my Fury transport. As soon as I leave it, I'll start getting damaged. But it looks like I just gotta zoom through here.
Shields at 95%.
We are closing in on your captain. The air duct here should connect to environmental control.
Ooh, is that a dead person there? What are these controls? Oh, it's just for earbuds. Is that an induction panel? Yes. Cool. Can charge up.
Service access located.
This air duct leads directly to main life support. Not far now.
It would really help if I knew what I was doing.
There she is.
Ouch! What the hell?
Liv?
Jack! Jack, you're here. You're really here.
Are you injured?
Oh, nothing permanent. I guess I have you to thank for that. But I'm down to my last tank. And it's running low on air. What's going on? This ship? There are people on here. They're wearing Atlas uniforms.
I think the ship is ours. Just not from now.
What? Thanks, that really clears things up. How the hell did you find me?
I had help.
Help? From who? Everyone's dead.
Jack, I think I can interface with the computer here.
I may be able to show you.
Jack, be careful with that. We don't know what anything in here does.
I'm familiar with this design.
What are you doing?
Connecting to the main computer. Maybe it can help us.
I tried getting it online. I think it's trashed.
Systems compatible. Rebooting diagnostic protocols.
What the hell?
Identity verified. Captain Olivia Rhodes. Updating personnel files.
Jack, what's going on? Who? What is that?
This is Apollo, an AI construct I encountered on the ship. We've been traveling together.
In accordance with succession protocols, this ship, such that it is, belongs to you.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Seriously, Jack. What the hell is that thing?
Apollo helped me track your movements through the vessel. In a way, we owe our reunion to him.
I guess. Thanks. Why are you helping us?
It is my duty to ensure the safety of all Atlas personnel.
All right, Apollo. Tell me how to get life support back online.
Emergency systems are unable to cope with damage on this scale. To restore life support, we'll need to activate the main reactor.
Jack, can we trust this thing?
I don't see any other option. If we are to repair this vessel, we'll need the aid of someone familiar with its design.
Not exactly a ringing endorsement, but I suppose we're out of options. Apollo, can you restart the reactor from here?
Negative. The failure is mechanical. Someone will need to enter the core. I suggest a division of labor. I'll talk you through the repairs here while Jack brings main power back online. His radiation shield should offer adequate protection.
I don't suppose there's another option.
Many, but their odds of success are bleak.
Will you be all right here on your own?
I can't say I'm too keen on sending you into the heart of a malfunctioning fusion reactor the moment I got you back, but it doesn't really look like we have a choice, does it?
One of the access vents leads to a main artery of the electrical grid. If you follow the conduit there, it should lead you to the reactor. Captain Rhodes, there is a utility hatch behind you. Inside, you will find the main power distribution block.
Acknowledged. On it. All right, Jack. I'll see you on the other side.
The power supply here is unsalvageable.
I'll splice a line in from the main power relay.
The current is incompatible. You could overload the lighting array.
Easily solved. We just need to improvise a transformer coil. Apollo? Are you only a hologram? Or do you have a body like Jack?
My core systems are housed in the ship's mainframe. The integration is intended to be permanent.
So you're trapped here?
I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
I've dedicated my life to this organization, but I would hate to think I couldn't leave if I wanted to.
As an AI,
All right, Apollo, you're the tactical AI. Is there an explanation for all the guns?
the Estrella was constructed as a ship of the line assigned to security detail on Ceres.
Ship of the line? The solar system's been united since colonization began.
There is no simple explanation for someone from the colonial age.
Colonial age? When was this thing built?
The Estrella was christened on October the 26th, 2570.
400 years?
Shields at 95%.
Am I going there again? Not sure which way to go.
Hello again, Jack. We need to complete those repairs, Jack. Head for the reactor.
This is where I came in, right? Yeah, it's not this way. How do I get over there? The heck? I'm lost. Oh, here's a new area.
Shields at 95%.
So, if you're from the future, what happens to us?
That information is of no strategic relevance.
Oh, come on. I am the captain. Do I have to pull rank?
Official records indicate Kronos 2 was destroyed by an unexplained spatial phenomenon. Olivia Rhodes was designated missing in action. There is no mention of Jack.
That's not exactly encouraging.
Apologies. I am programmed for fire control and tactical models. I do not excel at giving bad news.
No kidding.
If it is any consolation, there is no mention of my arrival in your time stream, so accounts of the incident are at best incomplete. If I believed our plight to be hopeless, I would classify this operation as salvage, not rescue.
That does make me feel a bit better, actually. I think.
Ow.
The contamination here is significant.
The added energy of the ship's electrical systems appears to stimulate the biomass.
So it's feeding on the systems we're about to reactivate. Great.
I didn't say it was a perfect plan.
Shields at 50%.
What class of reactor is this? Fusion, I assume?
Yes, but not the kind you would be familiar with. It is catalyzed by antimatter.
Antimatter? You're asking Jack to handle antimatter?
Oh, not directly. He'll just be pointing high-intensity plasma beams at it. It's very safe. You can handle that, can't you, Jack?
I don't know. This task is outside the scope of my programming.
Sometimes I really wish you could lie to me, Jack.
I've reached the control room.
Excellent. Once you enter the main chamber, assess the status of the satellite generators. They power the magnetic containment field.
Is that how you stabilize the antimatter?
Affirmative.
Oh, better. Alright, what does this do?
Shields at 95%.
Oh gosh. No gosh.
Shields at 50%.
Power cells in place.
Confirmed. Now re-establish the generator's link to the containment field. Look for a control panel nearby.
I gotta get out of here.
This generator seems undamaged, but it's currently offline.
Check the power cells. Voiding the reactor may have nullified their charge.
Shields at 95%.
Magnetic field stabilizing.
And radiation levels increasing.
So they are. I'd get that last generator online as fast as possible if I were you. Once it's active, the containment field should be strong enough for us to restart the reactor.
Where's the other? There's the battery.
Shields at 50%.
Oh gosh, that was close.
Shields at 30%.
I gotta get out of here. How do I get out of here? It's over here. That was a close one.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Ah, gosh. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Shields at 30%. Shields at 95%.
Oh gosh. Don't go that way.
Final generator operational. Now to connect it to the containment field.
Magnetic containment field fully operational. It should hold during reactivation.
Should.
Theoretically. We'll know for sure once Jack is returned to the control room and aligned the plasma beams with the core's intake valves. Do make sure they're in the right position, Jack. The reactor won't initialize unless they're perfectly aligned.
Shields at 30%.
Plasma streams aligned. Ready for reactivation. Main reactor systems coming online. Initiating reaction in 3, 2, 1.
What was that?
One of the complications I spoke of. Fortunately, it does not seem to have caused any further damage to the reactor.
So we're not all about to go out in a giant antimatter annihilation event then?
Not presently, no.
I'll take it. Great job, Jack. Now get back up here as soon as you can. I may need your help to finish this up.
I'm en route.
Shields at 95%.
I did not mean to open that.
You must be joking.
As predicted, our repairs appear to have disturbed the biomass. I recommend caution.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I am unfamiliar with that member of the crew. Those service pylons are now online. You can use your scanner to activate them.
I'll look for an I/O port.
Shields at 95%.
We need to reconnect the main power conduit. Just be careful. The current is now live.
Conduit clear. Almost there.
Slow and steady, Jack. I'm still finishing up repairs to the environmental controls. Don't get yourself killed on my account.
Shields at 95%. Reboot initiated.
Jack? What happened? I lost you on comms.
My shell was infected by the biomass.
Infected? Guess it's a good thing I didn't touch it.
Alexa, turn on the air conditioner.
Jack, good, you're here. Well, we're about ready to repressurize the chamber.
Jack, please seal the vent doors behind you before attempting to activate the system. Jack, we will need to seal the vent doors before we continue. Pressure seal verified. We can now cycle the flow control from the main console.
Warning. Oxygen levels critical.
What was that?
Nothing. It means we should hurry.
Flow control open and stable. Exercise caution around vent openings during gas infusion.
Thank God for that.
Pressure levels rising.
Oxygen outflow higher than anticipated. Attempting to compensate. Warning. Pressure unstable.
What happened?
Unknown. Attempting to compensate.
Pressure levels falling.
There's a breach. Can you locate it?
I'm unable to pinpoint a specific disturbance.
Meaning what exactly?
Meaning the ship's so riddled with holes he can't find the leak.
If you keep ramping up the pressure, you could tear a hole in the hull.
Apollo! Shut it down.
Unable to maintain atmosphere.
Shit.
We need to find a sector that we can repressurize.
The bridge is the most heavily reinforced section of the vessel. It likely survived the bombardment.
How far?
The bow of the ship. I'm opening the bulkhead into the main gangway. I have redirected your Fury transport to meet us.
Warning. Oxygen levels critical. Return to habitat.
Better hurry.
Yeah. What?
Select your destination.
No.
Destination.
I'm
USS
ready.
Estrella.
Punch
Bridge.
it.
Preparing for
Please keep
thruster
your hands
ignition.
and arms
Please hold
inside.
Just
on.
go!
Activating thrusters.
Whoa. I wasn't holding on.
Warning. Now leaving mission area.
Apollo, are you certain the bridge can withstand
I'm gonna stop
pressurization?
there,
As-
guys. Thanks for watching. Let's see.
Laughing.